joining me again for another pick a card reading. If you're here for the first time, hello, how are you? So yeah, welcome to your reading. Today's reading is what is your next big blessing? And I did try to channel these for the beginning of 2022. But yeah, so what is your next big blessing? All right, so we have 4 groups to choose from. We have the first pile, the circular rock, second pile, black and grey rock, third pile, white clear quartz crystal cluster thingy, and the fourth pile, this heart-shaped rock. So yeah, we got 4 piles: group 1, group 2, group 3, group 4, and I shall see you guys in your reading. Hi, if you chose this here rock, then this reading is for you. Welcome to your reading. I hope you all are doing very well. If I don't make another video before the New Year's, I just want to wish everyone the absolute best out of 2022 for sure. So what is your next big blessing, group 1? And start off with your tarot cards. So the first card we have is the 4 of Wands upright. We have the Devil reverse. Oh my god, this is so nice. And we also have the 9 of Wands. I love this. I love this so much. So what is your next big blessing, group 1? Okay. Oh, okay, so what is your next big blessing, group 1? So I feel for some of you, your next big blessing has something to do with releasing an addiction. Obviously that may not resonate for everyone, but if there's something that you've been obsessing over, if there's been substance abuse, if you've been drinking a little bit too much, if you've been maybe porn, or food, maybe certain eating habits, I don't know, whatever it is that you maybe have been struggling with or using as whenever I see devil, I don't know why, but I think coping mechanism, because I don't know, I don't feel okay, I'm gonna get my personal stuff out of this, but I feel for some of you guys, if you have been a little codependent on something, someone, then you're gonna be releasing this, all right? I'm hearing for some of you, you guys are going to be setting and keeping boundaries. And I feel like this could be in relation to a certain person in your life that you could be having a bit of a struggle with. But I feel for some of you, this could be in general. But I feel like when you set up yourself with some, boundaries, healthy boundaries, even if that's just something as, releasing, codependency, obsession, control. I feel like, honestly, it's going to, positively affect everyone involved, So if this is in regards to another person, I feel like you making these changes in yourself, you, setting firm boundaries, being strong, and kind of overcoming certain challenges that you could be going through right now and releasing certain things, I feel like it would definitely positively affect everyone who is involved. And I feel like, obviously, I don't know why I'm getting this message, but obviously not everyone's going to be happy about you setting boundaries, but those people will fall away. It's that's almost a non-issue. But I feel like the people who are meant to be in your life, the people who are closest to you, people who love you, support you, by you enforcing these boundaries in yourself and releasing certain things that may not be the healthiest for you, this is definitely going to positively affect you, but also, the people around you. I feel for some of you guys, if any of you are in a relationship at the moment, this could be, going to the next level with the 4 of Wands here. It is the marriage card, right? Stability, strong foundations, all that jazz. But I feel for some of you, you guys are going to be sharing your life with someone special, or, sharing time with someone who is very special to you. And I feel for some of you, this is definitely romantic, but I feel for some of you, this is friendship. So whether that's you guys starting off as friends and, you know, kind of moving on into, you know, the next stages, but whatever it is, I feel like there's a significant connection coming into your life, okay? But for some of you, this connection is already in your life, but it's just going to be enhanced. For some of you, like, if you're in a relationship, your next big blessing, like, especially if this resonates for you, but some of you could be getting engaged as well, or just taking your connection to a higher level of commitment. I'm feeling like you guys are overall just going to be feeling really stable. So if any of you have been feeling a bit chaotic, feeling a bit ungrounded, feeling like you're battling with certain demons, you know, I feel like you guys are honestly going to be releasing those things, or be in the process of releasing those things, you know. Yeah, but I feel like overall you're going to be feeling quite stable, quite happy as well. 1 second, I'm gonna check. Yeah. I'm hearing for some of you, it's like, it's almost like your next blessing is kind of like lowering your weapons. Like if you have been on guard, if you have been, you know, fighting, like for some of you maybe you've been fighting for your life, like, you know, sometimes addictions be like that, really, you know. But yeah, some of you have been fighting for your life, fighting for your flipping sanity, I feel like, even, you know. But yeah, you guys are going to be getting it together, you know, not in a way saying that you're not together now, but, you know, trust me, like, I sympathize so much, you know. But yeah, you guys are going to be feeling like super stable and kind of just laying down your arms, you know, laying down any weapons, any defensiveness almost, you know. And yeah. I feel for some of you guys are really going to be persevering, but I feel like this preservation is in terms of plans, you know, and moving things forward in your life. So whether that be with a person, whether that be in regards to traveling, if there's a plan that you have, if there's an idea, if you're kind of looking at what's next, you know, then, so yeah, you'll be persevering in terms of moving those plans forward. Like this could be definitely something that's challenging, tiresome maybe, but it's so rewarding. Like it's gonna be so rewarding. And I feel like even if you feel like the process has been, you know, a bit, you know, tough, I feel like the process is going to start to feel more rewarding. You're going to be starting to see, like, whenever I see 9 of Wands, I see like the light at the end of the tunnel. Yeah, you still have, you know, work to do, but I feel like it's not going to feel so burdensome. I don't know if that's a word, but it's not going to feel so draining and so like, ugh, I'm suffocating here, you know. It's not going to feel like that. And I feel like that's your next big blessing for this group. It's like something that you have been working through. I feel like some of you guys have even been working through this already. But it's like you're going to be reaching a point soon where it's like you're going to be finding closure. It's like this part is going to be over soon. Okay? It's like there's going to be some sort of finality, you know? It's like kind of sticking a nail in a coffin almost, but there's still life to live, you know. I hope that makes sense. Like yeah, I feel like you guys, I feel like there's someone wanting you to know is that you're almost there, you know. And even like with the 9 of Wands, it's just like you want to give up, right? Because like you've been fucking fighting, struggling for so long. It's like you want to give up, right? But I don't know, having this card there, and I'm just keep hearing like, trust me, like you're almost there, okay? Yeah. And I also want to say that you guys are definitely being protected right now as well. Oh God. Yeah, you're definitely being protected through the rest of this journey, okay? I feel like some of you are definitely going to be experiencing a victory as well when it comes to opening your heart. Okay, let's see what we have. So we have Mountain Hill. Like, whenever I see this card, honestly, this is my Nine of Wands card in this oracle deck. So yeah, you guys are going to be reaching your goals. Yeah, it's a mountain. Yeah, it's a hill. Like, yeah, you still got to climb, you still got to grind, or whatever it is that you're doing, but you guys are going to get there. You guys are going to reach your goal, and you're going to feel so flippin' victorious in the process. Okay, oops. Another blessing that you guys are going to yeah, your next big blessing. I was thinking, what are we even doing right now? So yeah, some of you, your next big blessing is really truly valuing your self-worth and kind of recognizing how precious you are, how precious your existence is, and kind of just valuing yourself a lot more, you know? So whether that be just taking care of your body a bit more, you know, self-care, boundaries, you know, whatever it is, that you guys are going to be showing yourself the utmost love and respect, and that is only going to bring in more blessings for you, you know? Oh my shit, I just saw 1111, I swear to you right now. So we also have here imagination. So for some of you, I feel like your creativity could be taking off. Maybe you guys are going to be feeling more creative, more, what's that word, colorful. So yeah, so your next big blessings is really kind of trusting yourself and leaning on your own capabilities, you know, but it's also knowing that you have the support and the protection of the universe, all right? Or, you know, whatever your higher power is, you know. So I actually pulled these cards, and we have here personal choice. So I don't know, guys, take a moment, like, clear your breath. What was like the first animal that comes to your mind right now? What is the first animal that comes to your mind? Okay, I'm getting eagle, hawk. For some of you, obviously, you're going to get different animals. But whatever that animal is, look up the meaning behind that animal. And that could tell you more about your next big blessing. Because we do have the personal choice card here. So yes, okay, so that's all I have for you, group 1. I hope this reading could be helpful in some capacity, but I'm wishing you guys the absolute best and a phenomenal new year, all right? So take care of yourselves. Bye. Hi there, beautiful people. I hope you all are doing absolutely very well. So we're going to be looking at your next big blessing, okay? Start off with your tarot cards. I'll read this at the end. So what is your next big blessing, group number 2? Okay, so the first card we have is Three of Wands, Strength card reversed, and we have the Hangman. Interesting. All right, so what is your next big blessing, group 2, for those of you who chose group 2? Okay, group 2. So what is your next blessing? Okay, so this group, I feel like this is more so a blessing in disguise, a blessing that you may not see as a blessing straight away. This seems kind of heavy. All right, I'm just gonna say it though. Your next big blessing is that you are being blocked, okay, from things that are not for you. Like, straight up, if you're on your way to somewhere that you, like, your heart or your soul, your higher self knows that you're not supposed to be at, like, your car will run out of petrol. You could have had a full tank of gas, like, literally 5 minutes ago. Like, you literally could have, but the universe will literally drain your tank. Like, you will not be allowed to go to certain places. Your next big blessing is that certain plans are going to be cancelled as well. And even though this does not sound like a blessing, like, trust me, in the long run, you may be able to see that it was a blessing. It's like, say for example, you're on your way to see someone that your higher self is like, nah, this person's not for you. It's like the universe will literally pick you up by your head, you know, and turn you all the way around. Like, the universe is not playing. Like, the universe, and like, even though this like this energy right here is really stagnant, but it's not even about stagnancy. It's just about waiting. It's about insight. And I feel like that is what this group is being blessed with. It's like you guys are being blessed with a block. Okay, like you guys are being blessed. It's like a roadblock almost. It's like, not, you're not allowed to travel down here. You know, I'm taking full control right now, you know. And I feel for some of you, this next big blessing that you are going to experience is in terms of taking accountability. I feel for some of you, this accountability could be in regards to, I'm hearing waiting, like patience, like if you waited really long for something, or if you were being really patient, if you were being really consistent and maybe things just didn't work out, or, you know, maybe you're trying to be patient with someone or something that's just, you're just not meant to be patient with. For some of you, this is in regards to, I'm going to say naive, because I can't really think of another word right now. You know, normally I like to think of a nicer word, you know. But for some of you, another thing that you will be taking accountability for is if you were ever naive at some point, you know, like recently. And I feel for some of you as well, if you guys were holding on to something, if you guys are letting go of something, or I just feel like you guys are going to be taking accountability when it comes to who you hold on to, what you hold on to, what you're letting go of. You're not going to be naive anymore. You're going to be, you know, clear-headed. Like, you guys are being blessed with insight, you know. And I'm also hearing that you guys will be being blessed. I don't know. You guys will be blessed with your ego. Your ego is going to be running the show. And even though I know, like, people say that's not a good thing, but I feel like in this case, in your case, like for right now, your ego is taking control as a form of self-expression, you know? So I don't know if, like, maybe like when your ego is in charge, maybe you're a bit more savage when it comes to communication. Maybe you're a bit more frank, a bit more blunt, you know, a bit more straight up, incredibly honest, maybe even cutting to a point, really cold even. And I feel like your next blessing is you kind of allowing your ego to do that for you, and allowing, it's almost like, I don't want to say it's protection, because I don't really feel like it is protection, but it's like, I feel like your ego could have something to say. Like, this may not even be ego, like this could be shadow. You know, I know shadow, egos, you know, same thing, but, you know, if you resonate more so with shadow, but I just see that your shadow or your ego will be taking control in a way. And this is in terms of how you express yourself, or like, say for example, your shadow, your ego, you know, allows you to cut off or disconnect from the world. Then that is why your ego will be kind of running the show a little bit, because your ego wants, I don't know how to put this. It's not like your ego wants you to do work, but it's like your ego is doing what it needs to do, you know? Like, and sometimes maybe your ego does need to, you know, take the lead. But yeah, that's what I'm getting. I feel like also another blessing that you guys are going to be experiencing is having the time, having the space to think, to having the time to self-soothe. I'm even hearing, to reflect, to look after yourself, to just be. Like, for some of you, this is just sitting in your feelings, you know, or, you know, analyzing your feelings. But there is this energy of no movement, of, I don't want to say stagnancy, because that's not what it is. It's almost waiting. It's like you're being forced to wait, or you're being forced to see something for what it is, okay? And yeah. So yeah, I feel like your next big blessing is definitely having the time, the space, to rest, to recuperate, you know, kind of being able to spend time with yourself, like truly spend time with yourself, spend time with your thoughts, give you time to analyze your thoughts, to sit with your thoughts, to heal anything that needs to be healed. I feel for some of you though, like your next big blessing is in terms of making a sacrifice. I feel like whatever it is that's being cancelled, whatever plans are being cancelled, whatever it is that you could be letting go of or being forced to let go of, like you guys are literally being forced to do something at this point, you know what I mean? And yeah, and maybe kind of letting this go and allowing your ego to be like, nah, we're disconnecting from this, because maybe your higher self, or you know, whatever other part of you wants to be like, no, I want to give this a try, like I want to work on this, but then your ego is like, no, like nah. Nah, you know. So I feel like that's why your ego being in this reading could be a blessing, you know. So yeah, so you guys are really being blessed with a waiting period right now. And even though it may not seem like a blessing, like in the long run, it could be, you know, you may see the benefits of it. But yeah, I feel like this waiting period is definitely to give you answers. And I feel like it's to re-navigate you. It's like going back to the drawing board almost, you know? So hopefully these are a bit nicer cards, you know. So what is your next big blessing, group 2? So we have here flying, and look what it says: arise and see a higher point of view. Yes, that is what you guys are being blessed with. You guys are being blessed with this stagnancy, this waiting period, this, you know, this kind of lull, this void period, so that you can see a higher point of view, so that you can gain a different perspective, you know. We also have here sensitive emotions. So yeah, oh, my heart, guys. So it says here, times of heightened emotions and sensitivity call for extra self-care and gentleness. You guys, okay, like I really feel like your ego is taking the lead, because there's a softer, more vulnerable part of yourself that needs protecting, or it's it's almost like your ego is like your spirit's older brother, or you know when they can be a bit much, and it's just like, you know, yeah. But at the same time, it's like they're just doing it because they love you. I don't know, that's what it feels like to me. But your next big blessing is, you know, taking the time, having the space, you know, to really focus on self-care, extra self-care, because you guys may need it right now, and kind of just being gentle with yourself, allowing yourself to be gentle, because you're going to have the space and you're going to have the time for it, you know. So yeah, I feel like that's what your next big blessing is. So we have here, limitation is power. You guys are being limited from something, okay? You guys are being cut off from something, and this is, you know, I hate to say it, but I feel like this is for your, like, your highest good, you know. Obviously everyone's situation is different, but if any of you are like resonating with this, then I feel like you may understand where I'm coming from, hopefully. I don't know. But yeah, I feel like you guys are going to be hit with a limitation or hit with a block, but you guys are gonna, like, it may take a while, it may be slow moving, but yeah, after a while you'll be leaning into those limitations for sure, you know. And finally we have perseverance. I love to see it. Yes. Okay, so it says here, you have many gifts no problem can withstand the power of your mind. With patience you can reach your mountaintop. Never give up and good luck will follow. Yeah. So another thing you're being blessed with is perseverance, because even though this is very stagnant, and like sometimes sitting with yourself in silence and just literally not doing anything and just focus on healing and just like literally sitting with your emotions and your thoughts, like even though it seems easy, it's fucking not easy. Like I get it, like it's not easy just sitting in stillness, sitting in stagnancy with nothing going on, especially when you're someone who itches to do something, or you like feel like being stagnant or like doing nothing is like almost hindering you in some way. Like I know it can be difficult, but you guys are going to be persevering through it. You guys are going to be extra patient with yourself. So if you're someone who's normally impatient, you guys are going to be patient with yourself until you reach that mountaintop, until you reach that goal, or until you reach that conclusion. I'm hearing for some of you, right? But yeah, this is all I got. This is all I got, okay? I hope this reading made sense for you guys. I hope it could resonate in some capacity. I hope it could be helpful, most of all, though, you know? And if I don't make another video before the New Year's, I want to wish you all an absolutely fabulous phenomenal New Year's and literally the flipping best out of 2022, you know? So yeah, take care of yourself, guys, all right? Bye. Hi there. If you chose this here, Crystal, then this reading is for you. So what is your next big blessing? Group 3. For those of you who chose group 3 anyway. So what is your next big blessing? Oh, like, oh, okay. I feel like I know exactly what's going on here, but obviously I'm gonna, you know, check before I start running my mouth, you know. Okay, so what is your next big blessing? So we have Ace of Pentacles upright, we have 2 of Cups upright, and we have 8 of Cups reversed. Interesting, right? Interesting. Oh god, okay. This is making my heart a little bit happy, but I don't know. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, so I feel like your next big blessing, group 3, is emotional fulfillment. You know, I feel like some of you guys are going to be connecting with people whom you are more compatible with, or people you are compatible with. I feel like some of you will be connecting with a lover as well. I feel like some of you will be, you know, just feeling in the energy of love. Like, I feel like, you know, your next blessing is just like, life is just going to feel really beautiful. Like, your connection is going to feel very beautiful. I feel like for some of you, you guys are going to definitely be connecting with someone significant for sure. You know, there's going to be amazing compatibility between you and this person. For some of you, obviously, it could be friendship, it could be romance, it could be family. But I feel, I'm so sorry, but I feel strongly that it is romantic for some of you guys. But even though it's romantic, the friendship bond that you are going to have with this person is so freaking strong. So if any of you have been having the desire, if any of you have been having like the spidey sense, you know, you know, the senses where you kind of just know you're going to meet your soulmate, or you just know something big and something exciting is about to happen, and that's because something big and exciting is about to happen. I feel like some of you are going to be connecting with people who are a part of your soul family, but for some of you this is a lover who is a soulmate of yours, okay? And your next big blessing is romance. I feel like it's just going to feel like love is in the air. It's just going to feel like butterflies and birds just tweeting, you know, it's just going to feel so freaking beautiful. And I feel like another blessing that is coming for you guys is self-expression. I feel like you guys are going to be able to express yourself better. So if that's something that you have struggled with, especially in terms of love though, you know, especially in terms of feelings, emotions, if you are someone who has struggled with that in the past, I see you guys, you know, just feeling safe to express yourself, you know, not feeling judged, not feeling, you know, you guys are just going to be feeling really good and really calm. Just really calm, okay? And I feel like your next blessing also has to do with like honest and authentic emotions. So what I'm hearing for some of you guys, all right, I'm just gonna throw a situation out there because it's like in my face and I don't want to try ignore it. So this may not resonate for everyone, but there's someone who maybe you recently walked away from, they walked away from you, maybe it was mutual, but you guys are kind of going to be giving this person a second chance. But I feel like what makes this so much more beautiful this time is the fact that you guys are going to be expressing yourself authentically. The fact that you guys are going to be honest about your emotions and how you're feeling and what you want to do moving forward. But I see you guys planting a seed. I see you guys planting a very flipping beautiful seed, okay? And it's like, as long as you water it, as long as you nurture it, that shit is gonna grow into something very, very beautiful, okay? And I'm sorry for swearing. It's just that when I get really passionate about stuff, it's just, you know? But anyway, but yeah, I feel like there's definitely gonna be mutual feelings being expressed soon as your next blessing. So yeah, meeting a soulmate. For some of you, this could involve marriage, engagement. I'm feeling that strongly for some of you guys, for sure. There is going to be a new emotional beginning between you and someone else. New emotional beginning between you and someone else. Yeah, for sure. Especially because that 8 of Cups is in reverse. It's like someone coming back or you giving someone another chance, you know? So so yeah, I definitely see like there could be like some sort of reunion, or I don't even really feel like it's a reconciliation. It's almost like you guys entering this, you know, connection, friendship, whatever it is you have. I don't even know who this person is in your life, you know. I don't know if they're in your life right now, if they're, no, obviously this is someone who's coming back, right? So I don't know, this group may not resonate for everyone. So yeah, there could be a new emotional beginning with someone who's coming back into your life, okay? Waffle, 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 waffle. But for some of you, this is just a new beginning in general. For some of you, this is a new beginning in terms of business, in terms of finances. Some of you are going to be, do you know, I'm not even feeling this for business or finances. Yeah, that could be the case for like some of you. I was going to say something, but I can't remember. So yeah, for some of you, this could be like a new financial beginning. I'm hearing like unexpected like income. For some of you guys, yeah, I do actually. I see some of you guys planting financial seeds. Like if any of you have like any ideas, like some of you guys are gonna be like literally bombarded with some phenomenal ideas like in your head. Like definitely follow through on some of those plans. Obviously, you know, be cautious, take your time. You know, obviously stuff like that. But I see you guys investing in yourself, you know, and it's just gonna be so fucking beautiful, guys. Like, you know, it's just gonna be so beautiful. So yeah, some of you guys are gonna be planting financial seeds. Obviously, with the Ace of Pentacles, your ideas are gonna have a ton of potential, and you know, as long as you nurture it, you know, do what you gotta do to keep it thriving, to keep it growing. You guys will do that, you know, and it will be a success, and you guys will be reaching a very important milestone. I don't feel like this will be straight away. I'm hearing like 6-7 months for some of you guys. But yeah, you guys are going to be having some great ideas. And there is a second chance coming in, but this second chance is going to be so freaking beautiful, okay? I can't even describe it to you. So yeah, let's move on. So yeah, there's definitely an opportunity that's going to present itself to you guys for sure, all right? So what do we have here? So we have here teeth, take a big bite out of life, yeah. Yeah, you guys are going to be making the most out of life, and that's your next big blessing. You guys are going to be making the most out of life. I feel like there's going to be a lot of spontaneous moments, and it's going to be you kind of deciding to like, it's like, should I eat the sexy cake or should I walk away from the sexy cake? And you guys are going to be like, you know, it's like taking a big bite of this sexy cake. I don't even know why I'm talking about cakes, guys, but you guys are going to be taking, I'm hearing taking advantage of life, taking advantage of all the flipping awesome stuff that life has to offer you, you know? And I see you guys as being in a very beautiful, dope energy, you know? Sorry if I'm being so much. What else do we have? So we have here deep emotional healing. Yeah, so there is going to be deep emotional healing. Like, even though I do see you guys connecting with someone on a very deep emotional level, I see you guys showing yourself that same love, you know? So that's why it's so beautiful. Because it's not like you're just pouring this love out of you and, you know, there's no love in there, you know? It seems mutual. It seems like it's meant to be, right? Okay, so for some of you, your next big blessing is deep emotional healing. So it says your heart is ready to heal from past experiences and you're willing to devote the time and energy towards therapeutic care. Oh, my heart, guys. Okay. So I feel like, I don't know, maybe some of you guys are actually in the process of doing this right now. But it's like your heart is ready to heal. Your heart is ready to let certain things go and just welcome in that new and beautiful energy, okay? So for some of you, your next big blessing is deep emotional healing, which kind of leads to this Two of Cups, which kind of leads to this self-love, but also being able to connect with soul family, a soulmate, you know? But yeah, and finally we have, but you're also going to be dedicating time to this healing, to this self-care, to this deep emotional healing you guys are going through. For others of you, your next big blessing could be actually maybe considering therapy, going to therapy, you know, making the, like, a, you know, there was a message that said self-investment, and maybe this is a form of self-investment. You know, taking care of your mental health and stuff like that, you know. And finally we have surrender with joy, achieve greatness through surrender. Yes, like that's the feeling. Like you guys are going to be surrendering, you guys are going to be healing, and through that healing you're welcoming so much new possibilities, so much new opportunities, and a soulmate for some of you guys, or engagement, kind of moving your relationship connection to the next level. But I feel for some of you this is strong friendship vibes, but it's friendship that could be a romantic partner, but it's like your friendship is first and foremost, you know, that mutual respect, that mutual love. So yeah, you guys, your next big blessing is surrender, but through surrender you will achieve greatness. All right, and finally we have infinite possibilities. Oh my god. So yeah, you guys are gonna have like infinite possibilities. That is your next blessing. Oh, I don't know, you guys must have some really good karma, you know, because it just seems like things are going to be going in your favor, going your way. But I feel like that's also you, you know, taking the steps, you know, taking action. You're going to be taking advantage. So let me read this to you. So unicorn, oh my gosh, so cute. Anyways, so it says, you are the sovereign of the seen and unseen worlds. The magic of love surrounds you. Oh my god, love is going to be surrounding you guys for sure. It says, beauty transforms you. Listen to the spirit of light. Abandon the darkness. Go beyond the ordinary and become the legendary. Woo! Oh my gosh, sorry, you're such a crazy person. Jeez. Okay. Okay, so that's your next big blessing, guys. Okay, so you guys are gonna be leaving the darkness, feeling super happy, feeling wrapped in love, you know. For some of you, this is intuition. Like you guys could be getting like downloads, insights, dreams, predictive dreams perhaps as well. But your possibilities are gonna be endless, and it's like you're gonna be seeing things that you know, it's like, say for example, there's this wall right in front of me, but it's just like all of a sudden I see it differently, and now there's a door, you know, where this wall is, but it's like there's, you know, so it's going to be like kind of like things that weren't there is going to be there when you kind of weren't expecting it to be there. I don't know, I'm just waffling now, guys, but anyways, that is your next big blessing. I hope this reading could resonate. I hope it could make sense for you, and I'm wishing you guys all the absolute best on your journeys. All right, and if I don't make another video before the New Year's, I want to wish you guys the absolute best from 2022. Okay, I heard you guys deserve it. Like, I didn't say that for any other group, but you guys deserve it. All right. So enjoy. All the best. Take care. I love you. Goodbye. Hi there, beautiful people. Welcome to your reading. Yes. If you chose this here rock, then this is for you. Okay, so for those of you who have chosen the fourth group, what is your next big blessing? I don't know why I'm being weird, guys, I'm sorry. So what is your next big blessing, group 4? Okay, so the first card we have is 6 of Pentacles reversed. We have the Ace of Swords reversed, 3 of Pentacles reversed. So what is your next big blessing, group numero 4? Oh, sorry. You know, I'm actually kind of I don't know if excited is the word, but yeah. Okay, let's do this, guys. Okay, so group 4, what is your next blessing? Your next blessing is being selfish as fuck. Like, honestly, I don't even know, like, I feel like I had to add in that, you know, extra bit of, it's because you guys are gonna be so selfish. Like, I don't know, and I feel like for you guys, I feel like this could be a blessing for you. The only way I could see it, you know, obviously like connecting dots, I mean, obviously there could be other reasons, But maybe you guys have spent so much freaking time being selfless, constantly being there for other people, having people drain your cup, having people drain your resources. And I see you guys entering an energy where you guys are just like, fuck that. Like, you're like, no way, like, I'm done. Like, you know, you guys are completely focusing on yourself, completely being selfish as hell. And like, I feel like for you guys, you should be, you know, so I really see you guys pulling your energy back, pulling your kindness all the way back. Like, this could be in regards to someone specific. I don't know why I'm shaking. Oh, shit. I feel like this is literally going to be a very powerful time for you coming up. And I feel like this is kicking off the big, like, I feel like this could be kicking off right now. But I feel like it's going to be, like, heightened within the next 2 to 3 weeks. Like, really embodying the energy, really being fearless, like, about it. I was gonna say careless even, but it's not even really even about being careless, but it is about being 100%, like, you know, middle fingers like up in the sky, like, do you know what I mean? So I feel like for some of you guys are pulling yourself back. It's like I'm hearing like no one is eating from your buffet. Like, you made this whole spread, okay? You cooked up this beautiful spread. Like, you have so much to freaking offer. And like, people are not just going to be dipping in and out of your life, taking whatever they want from your buffet. You're going to be like, hell no, like, this shit is my buffet, okay? And like, no one is going to be like, I don't see you guys wanting people to take a seat at your buffet anymore. It's like, nah, sorry, I don't. It's like, it's not even that you don't have it to give, but it's just like, nah, you know, I'm not going to keep depleting myself. And like, I don't feel like this group will resonate for everyone, but it's just that I'm feeling this so strongly, you know? And I'm sorry for the cussing and stuff, guys, but I feel like your next blessing is being completely self-focused, being completely self-reliant, being completely self-motivated, you know, doing what it is that you need to do for you, you know, regardless of who it is you're upsetting in the process. It doesn't matter anymore, you know? It's like, if you're constantly living for other people, how the hell can you live an authentic lifestyle for yourself? If you're constantly, I don't know, guys, I don't know, you know, but another thing I feel like you guys are being blessed with is blocked communication. It's almost like you guys have spiritual bodyguards here, okay, that is going to be following you around. And it's like, okay, the scene that I'm getting, obviously this is going to be, it's like really dramatic, but the scene that I'm getting is like flashing lights, you walk in, got your shades on, you know, looking fabulous, feeling fabulous. And it's like, people are trying to get at you, people want your energy, people want your time, people want your resources. But it's like, your spiritual bodyguards are going to be like, sorry, but Mrs. Jane Doe is not available. And it's like, they're going to be fighting to get towards you. And then your spiritual bodyguards are like, she's not fucking available, you know? So it's like, you guys are really going to be protected from negative communication. You're going to be protected from arguments. You're going to be protected from people who are trying to get at you, but who really have no, I just really feel like you guys are going to be cutting off people who have no place being anywhere near your energy, being anywhere near your resources. Like, you have so much to offer, you know, even if that may not be in terms of resources or, you know, wealth. You have so much to offer in terms of your energy, in terms of your wisdom, in terms of your advice, in terms of who you are, your character, you know. And I feel like you're just not going to be giving it away so easily anymore. It's like, nah, I'm sorry, you know? So that's another thing you're being blessed with, is blocked communication. I feel like another thing you're being blessed with is extremely honest communication. If you are someone who has held back in the past, and, you know, sometimes, like, I get it, like, sometimes you don't want to hurt people's feelings. Like, sometimes you do hold back. You don't maybe speak your mind, or you know, you kind of just, you know, you try to be soft about things. But I see you guys being savage. Like, honestly, I see you guys, it's like if I say it nice the first time and you don't hear me, then I'm gonna be a bitch, okay? Then I'm gonna be an asshole, okay? So I see you guys, like, I don't see you guys wanting to be asshole, but you're gonna be in this very fierce energy where you're just like, it's like I'm just not with the shits right now. It's like I'm not tolerating any BS whatsoever, you know. I just feel it really strongly. Like my skin is vibrating right now. Like I'm literally on fire. But yeah, so yeah, I feel like some of you guys are really gonna be expressing your truth. And unfortunately, it may come out really blunt. It may come out hurtful. And I feel like it's because I don't know, I don't want to, like, you know, just like pull stuff from out the air, but I feel like for this group, I don't know, I feel like you may have sacrificed a lot, or, you know, put yourself on a back burner, but it's like no more, okay? So I feel for some of you guys, you are definitely going to be delivering some home truths to some people as well. So you're really being blocked from people, their BS, and, you know, their bad intentions. It's like those people are not going to be able to get at you anymore, you know. So I feel like for some of you as well, there could be someone who wants to communicate with you. I feel like for some of you, this is romantic. Because you can't see my deck here, but I'm, you know, constantly clarifying as I walk along, like move along. But the Two of Cups reversed, I saw that pop out. So I feel like for some of you, you guys are being, like, your communication, a new start is being blocked from someone specific in your life right now. And, you know, this could be for different reasons, obviously, but you are being blocked from connecting with the wrong person, wrong time, okay? So it could be wrong person, you know, period, or it could be wrong time, you know? But from whatever it is, you are being blocked from communication or blocked from people who are just not in alignment with you right now, who don't have the best intentions for you, you know? Who don't, like, you know, like, let me eat at your buffet, do you know what I mean? Like, why do people always have to eat at your buffet? Like, and I feel like you guys are going to be like, I don't know. It's like, if any of you have, like, consider yourself martyrs or consider yourself people who constantly make sacrifices, you're not going to be doing that anymore, I feel. So yeah, this may not resonate for a lot of people. Do you know what I'm hearing? It's like access motherfucking denied, you know? People are going to be trying to, like, hit you up. People are going to be trying to get into your energy. But it's just going to be like access denied. It's like, sorry, your key card does not work here anymore, my friend. You know what I mean? So, yeah, people are definitely being blocked from you. Like, this is quite similar to group 2 or group 1? But this one is so much more savage. Like, this one, I don't know. It's just different energy completely. But you guys are definitely being blocked from people who don't have the best intent for you, you know? I feel like another thing you're being blessed with is solitude. So yeah, I'm hearing that if any of you have, like, struggled fitting in or being a part of a community, I feel like there's someone here that wants to kind of tell you, you know, not to worry. Like, these people, your soul family, your community, people who will embrace you, love you for exactly who you are, is, you know, just around the corner. Actually, I don't feel like it's just around the corner, but I do see you aligning more so with these people, right? But I feel like, do you know what scene is coming up? Do you know, I don't know if any of you watched Avengers Endgame. Do you know the bit where Thanos is in his garden and, like, obviously all the destruction, he, like, killed half the universe or whatever the hell it was. But then he's in the garden, right? He's in that planet where it's really peaceful and he's just chilling. And I feel like a lot of you are going to be in that energy where you're kind of just focusing on tending to your own garden. And I feel like slowly but surely, you know, you are going to connect with people who are meant to be in your life, you know, a strong community, and kind of just being embraced by a group of people who you feel comfortable around. Like, especially if you've struggled, you know, fitting in, feeling comfortable, you know, in certain situations, stuff like that. Yeah, okay, so let's move on. So another blessing that you guys will be, so yeah, your next blessing is, so it says tap into your higher wisdom. So for some of you guys, insight, intuition is going to be on point, and that's your next blessing. Trust your wisdom though. Trust that inner knowing, trust that voice, trust that tingle, you know. Trust the vibe. You also have here balancing masculine and feminine energies. Allow your feminine side to creatively inspire you and allow your masculine side to give you confidence. So you guys are really going to be experiencing abundance on both sides of the coin. You're going to be able to embrace that femininity within you, you know, whether that means in terms of, you know, creation, in terms of expression, but also your masculine side is going to be on point too, because it's going to give you the confidence to, you know, it's kind of like, it's like your masculine and your feminine sides, they need each other, and it's going to be like this support system within yourself almost, you know. But yeah, so that's another blessing, balancing your masculine and feminine energies. And finally we have gift of freedom. It says break away from your attachments. So yeah, some of you guys are really going to be breaking away from some tough attachments, and you're going to be gifted with freedom of not giving two shits, honestly, is what I'm feeling like. And it's not even like in a negative way. It's not like, you know, fuck you, fuck your mom too. It's not like that. It's just more so, it's just like you're just focused on your own garden, you know. And yeah. And finally we have Orca Well. So this is very beautiful energy to finish this reading on. Like I don't know if it was just me, but I just kind of felt this reading in my bones. Like I don't know what it was. So yeah, you guys are going to be feeling freer in an aspect of your life. So I'm going to read this for you. Orca Well, this is like my favorite animal. So it says adventure. Dare to do things differently. Sing your wild song. Manifest your travel dreams. Attempt the great journey with confidence. Be loyal. Friends and family are your treasures. Be brave. You are more powerful than you know. And I feel like the next blessing is that you guys are going to be realizing this power. You know, realizing the power you hold. But not only that, it's just when you decide to just say fuck it, you know, I feel like you guys are going to be doing things differently. You guys are going to be living differently, which kind of aligns you to this whole new path of adventure, of fun, of being wild, of being free, you know, and breaking free from any attachments, anything that kept you stuck. It's like no more, you know. For some of you, another blessing that is coming for you guys is maybe manifesting some travel dreams that you guys had. And like if you were someone who maybe felt, you know, cautious, or maybe felt uncomfortable, anxious, you know, kind of going at certain things alone, maybe even traveling alone, maybe that's not something you've ever done before, but I see you guys you know, doing it now. You're just like, you know, fuck it, I'm not gonna live my life, you know, according to other people or waiting for other people. Do you know what I mean? It's just like you're going to be doing you. It may be wild, it may be crazy, it may be spontaneous, but it's going to be fun and it's going to be adventurous, you know? So, and I feel like some of you are definitely going to be connecting with some loyal friends, loyal family members, but I feel like this could be more so down the line, you know? But yeah, that's all I got for you, group 4. I just want to apologize for, you know, being so during this reading, but that's just how I be sometimes, I guess. But yeah, this is all I have for you, group 4. If I don't do another reading before the New Year's, I just want to wish you all the absolute best out of 2022. You honestly deserve it, and I'm sending you guys a lot of love. Okay, so take care of yourself, guys. Bye.